40 years ago, throw it in your ears. Now we cook with it, we roast with it, we bake with it, you dress with it, you put anything on it. It can be used in so many things. If you think about an ingredient, that is really what we're producing. We're producing an ingredient that can be used throughout anything. It can be used in plastics, because it's an oil. It can be used in paint, it's an oil. It can be used in, it's not just cooking. Although that's what we use it for most and we sell it for most. We just never end. It just never ends finding things that we can do with the oil. And if you're not careful, you spend too long dreaming about all the other things you could do with it, rather than just concentrating on what we do. So that's the important thing. But there's loads of stuff. And I'm pretty proud really of creating a business from nothing in 15 years that now it employs 10 people in the countryside. I mean, that's quite important, that is. That's really important to keep, it's 10 families that are benefiting from us messing around with some oil in a shed, that's really good. We like that. And I'm proud of that. I'm fairly modest generally, but I'm proud of being able to do that so that we can say, yeah, we've created this from nothing. We haven't just bought a business, or we haven't just gone down the road and seen someone else doing something. This was the first rapeseed oil in the UK. So yeah, pretty cool. There's always something going wrong, and there always is, whether it's machinery or people not turning up, or when we first did it, we used to have the bottles filled somewhere else and sent back to us, and we would have to label them all by hand. So we would be capping them by hand, labeling them by hand. They'd send us a whole load of bottles, and they used to have plastic caps on. So all the bottles used to leak. So every time you took one out to try and stick a label on it, it was all wet with oil, so you'd have to wipe the bottle down. And I used to do it in front of our television at night. We'd sit and watch television and label bottles of oil. I mean, when we used to go out, we used to have a babysitter for our young daughter and son, and we used to pay them to label while they were here. So it's not easy doing any of it, everything, there's always something not going quite right. There's always something you think, oh, just go right today. Please, just today, leave me alone. I've got enough on my plate. Just do it right today. And that's the day it'll all go wrong. And that's just life, isn't it? That's just life. And you do make your own luck sometimes, but sometimes you can feel that nothing's going right. But there's always something. There's always something. And that's what keeps you tested. That's what keeps you going. It stops you getting bored.